At first glance, this City of Nanaimo car appears to be an average commuter. It blends in with traffic and offers a smooth, balanced ride.
It's awesome to drive. Everyone loves it.
But this Nissan Leaf is much more than a practical choice. It's actually an example of how the city is driving change.
It's part of sustainability. The fleet needs to take all actions whenever possible and when the fit is right to look at downsizing, right-sizing, and alternative fuels.
That's not an easy task with a fleet that has nearly 200 vehicles and pieces of heavy equipment.
Every time we purchase a new vehicle for the fleet, we always look at alternative fuels, which could include hybrids, electric, CNG, or propane. The reason for that is to reduce fuel consumption and or reduce operating costs, which could be the same thing, and always to try to reduce GHG emissions.
Although reducing GHG, or greenhouse gas emissions, is a very important factor, Bruce says a business case has to be prepared each time a change to the fleet is made.
We lead by example by looking at these opportunities, making sure they fit, and then putting them in place so that we're doing the right thing, we're saving taxpayers dollars, and we're showing the rest of our community that this is a viable alternative in technology.
The most sustainably recognizable commuters in the fleet are the Toyota Prius hybrids and the recent electric Nissan Leafs.
Just have to have the key fob in the general area. So you're going to see the display come to light. There's a bit of sound effects, and that's it. There's no throbbing rumble of a big V8 under the hood of your Camaro. It's ready to drive right now.
This Ford Ranger is also an electric vehicle. It was purchased as a gasoline-driven truck, and the city converted it. And where it used to fuel up at the pump, it now has a port for a plug.
It was the first one we did. That's got about 2.5 years of operation under its belt now. It's been very successful. Tore out the internal combustion engine, installed an electric conversion kit, and that was done in-house by one of our city mechanics. This is what it looks like under the hood now. It was actually a V6 in this one, internal combustion engine. And essentially, mostly what you see now is battery pack.
The city has successfully converted one other vehicle from gas to electric, and it may be surprising as to which one.
It's interesting with the Zamboni because working down here in our facility, I wasn't aware how many cleans a day the Zambonis actually do. By doing the conversion, we did save tens of thousands of dollars in fuel costs. So if we have a look-see in here, it's quite easy to see the components. So this is our big AC motor, so that's our drive motor. There's the charger. This is where our controller lives. And then beside that is our battery pack. So it's really simple, very, very few components and very few moving parts. Essentially, with an electric motor conversion, we have one moving part compared to an internal combustion engine, which will have hundreds of moving parts. One of the other advantages of having an electric Zamboni, of course, is zero emissions inside our facility, which is really, really good for City of Nanaimo staff and really good for the general public that comes and plays and works out here. Obviously, whatever they're breathing is clean, no carbon dioxide.
Although the Zamboni conversion is still fairly new, it's proving successful, and another propane Zamboni may be converted in the near future as well. As for the future of the rest of the fleet,
I see more electrics in the future. I see possibly more conversions. Definitely see a future for propane. Again, fuel savings or cost savings more specifically, and GHG reduction. CNG, we're expecting the next garbage truck for the city fleet will be CNG powered. And beyond that, I don't know what the future is going to bring, but we'll look at whatever comes our way.
as technology and pricing improve, it's nice to know the city is helping to drive us towards sustainability. In Nanaimo, I'm Derek Johnstone.